Morning folks, morning of day 4 and we have just left Keswick. Nice stop at the Premier Inn there, excellent breakfast. Got a few snacks from Booths, got another gas canister because I managed to blast through mine very quickly. Bit cloudy this morning, a bit dull and grey, but it's actually perking up the higher we go. So we're climbing up to Skiddaw at the moment, which is kind of hidden behind these trees. As you can see, or maybe not see, it does look like blue sky and fluffy clouds up there. So we'll see how the wind is. The wind's been a constant feature so far on the trail, Mark, hasn't it? A nice, brisk, cold wind. Yeah, so we'll see what that's like when we get out of these trees. Onwards and upwards. Just approaching the summit of Skiddaw. You might just be able to see Mark in the distance coming over the ridge behind me. Believe it or not, there's a little bit of snow coming down. Hiya. It's either snow or a few hailstones, I'm not sure which. Shows you how chilly it is up here. Pretty chilly. There you go folks, that is it. That's the major climb done. Summit of Skiddaw. And probably couldn't be a better day. Alright, a bit less wind maybe, but apart from that, look at the views. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, trig point there. Not a great deal of people up here either. Not today anyway. It's a shame there's not more windbreaks. A bit peckish, could do with some food. Look at this clown coming up here. Look at this clown with his selfie stick. All right. Thoroughly enjoyable. Very rewarding. Very windy. A couple more ups and downs, a couple of little peaks, and then we're mostly down or flat the last kind of 25-30 miles to the end of the trail. Beautiful, beautiful views. This where I'm stood at the moment is the summit of Great Calver. You can see where we've come from today. That in the centre shot, I believe, is Skiddaw. So we've come all the way down off Skiddaw, down into the bottom of the valley there, climbed back up. Not a particularly steep climb, but quite challenging because of all the peaty conditions underfoot. Your feet were definitely disappearing a little bit when you're putting them down. Been nice. Mark, I just seen Mark pop up over the ridge there. He'll be joining us shortly. You could see Skiddaw House from the trail just a little way ago. I think it's the highest youth hostel in the UK, and it's definitely the most remote. I don't think it's manned, but you can stay there. There's an honesty box that you can use for, I believe, hot drinks and a few basic refreshments. Well, it's on the Cumbria Way official. You do pass it on that, but you don't pass it on the Cumbria Way Mountain Route that we're doing. You've got a detour off to it, and we're just a little bit pushed for time, so we are pushing on. We didn't go down to have a look. But the trail just keeps on delivering these superb views. Mark's done the official standard Cumbria Way before, I haven't. But from what he's said, this really is a lot more scenic. It's been very varied as well, which I've really enjoyed. It's been a superb variation of scenery, terrain. Just been a thoroughly enjoyable experience. So we'll no doubt be having a little break up here. Here he is. And then we shall carry on towards Lingy Hut and see what time we arrive there. This is the interior of Lingy Hut. Quite a small space. You've got this sleeping platform down one side, across the end where Mark sat, and then just at this little bit here as well. Bench, half destroyed chair, book to sign, fire blanket, odds and sods, and a lot of information on the wall. Most important part, beautiful view out down the valley. Probably sleep, 3 to 5 people comfortably, something like that. 5 or 6 at a push, probably. Just very nice to be out of the wind, because we've been in it all day today. It's been quite a wind fest.
Yeah, it's been quite brutal.
Yeah. A lot of climbing and a lot of up and down today. The first climb up Skiddaw was quite taxing. Alright, good morning folks. We got our days wrong yesterday. We thought we were on day 4, it was actually day 5. So today is day 6, and it was an absolutely freezing night in Lingy Hut. There is a real hard frost this morning up here. Just missed the sunrise, but it's still pretty nice. So joined by 2 American women in the hut, mother and daughter from Boston. They were heading southbound on the Cumbria Way. And then I believe around, don't know what time it was, sometime between 11 PM and midnight, there was 2 guys came in, swore a little and went back out again. So I'm pretty certain that they had a very cold night, because we were all pretty cold in the hut as well. So Mark and myself have got around about 19 miles left to finish the trail to get to Carlisle today. And it's going to be mostly downhill and easy walking from what Mark's told me. If he's lying, there'll be trouble. So we made our way down from High Pike this morning. Really, really cold, really frosty. As soon as the sun popped out, instant warmth. It was very pleasant. It's kind of popped back in again now. We're in the shade. Came through a little village called Caldbeck. Just managed to spot a little shack at the side of the road, just off the route, called the Muddy Duck, serving teas and coffees, homemade cakes, bacon sandwiches, sausage sandwiches, cold sandwiches, sausage rolls. Very, very nice. It was just what we needed. So we stopped there and we got a coffee and bacon sandwich, picked up something for later on as well. The lady there was very kind enough to fill our water bottle up for us. She did say that they're going to be moving out of the shack into a very nice looking building in the next few weeks, so keep an eye out for that when you're on the trail. Now we're headed on this little path, passed through a campsite, Caldbeck campsite, and just following this basically leads us down to the river, I believe. Hello again. What a morning. Totally different to the walking we've done so far. It's been really, different terrain to what we've been used to so far, but it's been really, really pretty. Just following the river through little wooded areas, across little bridges, across some green fields. Seen some really nice houses, some beautiful houses. Lots of bluebells out, wild garlic, smells absolutely beautiful. It's been a real pleasant experience this morning. folks, that's it. We've covered the last 5 miles from Dalston-ish into Carlisle, and this is the kind of finish point. There's not really an official finish point for the trail, but apparently this is as good as. So we're done. The last 5 miles have been really meh, to be honest. You kind of follow the side of the river, you're through a built-up area, and it's just not, it's nothing compared to what we've been through the last few days. But we're in the centre of Carlisle now, and we are going to go and check into the travel lodge to await our trains back to our respective domiciles tomorrow morning. Probably have a drink tonight as well, possibly a pizza. Mark probably wants some fruit pastels because he likes fruit pastels. So thank you very much, guys. It's been great having you along. I've thoroughly enjoyed this trail. It's been a great experience with Mark. For the most part, it's been all right. And I hope you've enjoyed some of the scenery. I know for a fact I'm going to be coming back and doing this again at some point. I've enjoyed it that much. So I think this summer, possibly, maybe later on in the year, I'll be coming around again. You got anything to say, Mark? Anything nice to say? No? Okay. On that note, we shall leave you. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves and happy trails. What's your name?
My name is Mark, by the way.